Right now, a little bit to the left.
Ready?
Ready. Ignition instruments in the green.
Yeah. What's up, guys? This is my first, I guess, flying or aviation vlog, and I guess this channel is pretty much just going to be about my experience in learning how to fly, and all the way up to getting my private pilot license, but yeah, and I'm learning how to fly in a 2008 Legend Cub, and my instructor is my dad right there. And yeah, so anything you want to say, Dad?
You just tell us how long you've been flying for.
I don't know. I probably have like what, 40 hours?
Yeah,
about 40 hours total, which is not, I guess, not a lot, but I think in this channel we're going to be doing a lot of it's going to be really based on aviation. We're going to do touch and goes, everything, low level, all that kind of stuff. And right now we're heading over to Alliance Airport to do practice touch and goes. And we just got done with, what did we get done? What's it called? Stall series and slow flight, steep turns, and
emergency
procedures, which you'll see. I don't know if I'm going to put this clip in before those or after, I don't know, but yeah, so I'm probably going to upload probably 2 or 3, 4 times a week, which is, so yeah.
And so, be sure to tell him, so he's 15.
Oh yeah, I'm 15. I turned 16 and, what's the date? August, it's August, what's the date today?
It's August 16th.
August 16th, so I turned 16 in 8 weeks, which I turned 16 on October 18th, 2016, and I'm hoping to be ready by that time
To solo
an airplane, this airplane, solo a tail wheel, which not many people, my dad says not many people can do, so that's pretty cool.
And get your license that morning, your driver's license.
Yeah, I'll get my driver's license that morning, and this might be a little rough. I'm probably stuttering and stuff, but it's my first one, so cut me some slack. And if this mic doesn't pick up my dad, I'm sorry, but this is pretty much just a test video, I guess you could say, and an intro of what my channel is going to be about. So I think that we might catch up with you when we get closer to Alliance and starting the touch and goes practice.
So, if you lost an engine, Kel, right now, what direction would you land?
The way we're going.
Okay.
South.
So if you did lose your engine like right now, where would you land this airplane?
In the Copeland.
Okay.
4 miles from the northwest.
I got the power for a minute.
We can't make an approach to the Copeland though.
Well, you're going to. You just lost your engine. This is an emergency situation. You can do what you need to do.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do?
Get to 60.
Okay.
And then look for a place to land.
Trim it up, right?
And then do your flow.
Okay. Everything's good on your flow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do it.
I can't land here though.
We won't land. We'll just
It's a
go
private
down.
airport. Hard.
It's not actually private. It's funded by the government. It's not private.
Well, why don't we ever land there then?
I think you have to call and get permission, but you can land there. Whoa. Remember, you're really high. You're good. So you got everything is in your favor, and there's a long piece of concrete over there. Air activity. It's
It won't even turn.
I know. It's just rising air and descending air up here. Whatever you do, don't be short. There's a lot of pavement out there. You can slip it if you need to. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit to make sure that... There we go.
they're gonna get like snipers out here.
No, they're not. This guy's a televangelist preacher.
Dude, we're really high, man.
How would you get down?
You slip it?
Show me.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Pop. We're done.
Could you make it to the ground, or are you still going to be high?
We're still gonna be high.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Go around. Now, you got a lot of runway there, okay?
Okay.
So that situation, there's no excuse for you to be that high, okay?
Okay.
So you don't want to have, 8,000 foot of runway in a Cub and you're at 2,500 feet and go off the end of the runway, okay? Which you probably wouldn't have. It would have been fine. You could have just continued to slip it down and it would have been fine. But if you're trying to put it into a small little field like that, see an airplane? No. If you're trying to put it into a field like that to your right, look over here. You got trees and you got to get it down that spot. You got to be on everything, on point, okay? Just like we do in the patterns. You got to adjust that base to, do I need to square it off? Do I need to turn in? Okay. So on that one over there, you could have just squared that base off a little longer. But always remember that you have in your favor, as long as you're not extremely high like that, you can slip the airplane. Alright? Okay, that's your way of getting it down without increasing your airspeed and floating off an end of a runway or something, okay? Okay. You need to in any situation, you just slip it. Just make sure you have your airspeed. Try to keep it at 60 when you slip, keep the nose down. If you gotta get aggressive, full right rudder and full left stick and forward, get it down. First, never slip with left rudder and right aileron, okay? This airplane, when I've done the testing...
No, I did right rudder and left aileron.
Yeah, no, you did it right. All I'm saying is this one, when I've done it that way, done the cross control stalls that way, it wants to start into a spin that way. So, let's switch over to Alliance. Just level off here, Kel. It's fine. Just go back down to about 2,000 feet.
Last information, Juliet, 2053 Zulu observation. Wind 100 at 9. Visibility 10. Ceiling 4,100 broken. 18,000 overcast. Temperature 29, dew point 20. Altimeter 3003. Visual approach in use. Landing runway 16 left.
Okay. Go to 3515.
Okay.
Okay, so the wind's 100 at 9, so you got a little bit of a crosswind now. You got a 60-degree crosswind at Lines Airport.
Okay.
Okay. Just keep turning a little steeper, all the way 30 degrees all the way around.
I'm trying, bro. We're still at 2,300 feet.
Well, you can pull your power back. You're in command. Remember, if you need to put some carbine on, pull your carbine on.
Okay, whatever.
If you need to get the RPM lower than 2,000, pull it on back.
Okay. Polar.
Oh, hit the enter button on it. Okay, it's
You
gone now.
RV4, sir?
So-
RV8. I just got a new motor in.
Okay,
Got
so-
2.5 hours on it, and I'm working.
I still don't. Well, I'm used to saying
If
we're
you want
over.
to stay in the pattern, you could do some more touch and goes. if you
Okay,
want.
so you see the tower? It's right in front of us?
Yeah.
2,500.
So right now,
Oh, there's a big jet, right?
The manifold
Okay.
pressure. I don't want to bring it down with
See a
the
jet in
motor.
front of us?
Yeah.
Number 65 kilo, Roger.
Where?
You don't see that?
But I could do one more
Okay,
of those.
keep going
if you don't
down.
mind.
Go down to 1,700 feet. Get it down.
Affirmative.
Pull your power back. Get it
Runway
down.
16 left, you are clear for the option. When
Alliance Tower, Cub 64 Tango Papa.
we're taking Papa last tower.
Cub 64 Tango Papa, we are 6 miles to the west, inbound from touch and goes.
Remember, 64 Tango Papa, Roger. Enter a right base runway 16 right.
Right base, 16 right, 64 Tango Papa.
Okay, so what he wants you to do is what? Tell me what he wants you to do.
Enter a right base, so like what we normally do pretty much, right?
Right, you're kind of heading onto it right now in this angle. We're on basically a right base. We might need to extend down to the south a little bit more, but we're kind of on a right base.
Okay.
So the runway goes like this, base is like that, that's where we're at. So I would turn to the American Airlines hangar, put your nose on that hangar first,
Okay.
that big hangar. Pretty good.
I think that was a pretty good call. I didn't really stutter.
Yeah, that was a good call. Okay, Kel, you lost your engine right now. Where would you put the airplane?
Well, there. Probably in that field right there, just try to find an open spot of trees maybe, and land it this way.
Which way? Which way?
That way.
That's correct.
the south.
That's a good field, but it's got some trees, and it's got some trees here on the end, so if you're sure, look over here to your left. Look at this. It's nothing but open fields.
Oh, yeah.
There's power lines there you got to watch out for, but look out over there. I would just, anywhere over there, I'd have went out and made a downwind and a base and lined up on that field, because there's nothing around out there. Okay.
All right, it's time to get serious.
Good. Good job.
Stay here.
Yeah, it's good for now. And so basically you're going to make your judgment call on your descents right here on the right base. You're just going to have to do it from a further distance out than you're normally used to, okay?
Okay. It's going to be a pretty long vlog if I don't cut much of that junk out.
Right. You'll figure it out. The more you do it, you figure it out.
Yeah. I'm going to hopefully get it uploaded tomorrow.
Hey, they're cutting more neighborhoods back here. Look at that. Look off to your left. Look how far that's going back now.
They're just adding on to Sendero Ranch.
Golly. There's a lot of homes out here.
Okay, I just went down to 1600.
Number 6 up key, you have out to Northwest Regional.
Don't go any lower.
Pattern.
Hey, I'm gonna head back to 52 bucks.
Number 6 up key, Roger, Encore.
So did he clear for the option or not?
I don't remember.
He did.
Okay.
So what do we do? Make sure before we land, if he doesn't say anything else to us.
Can I say 64 Tango Papa, we clear for the option? 16 right?
Right.
Is that what I say?
Yep.
When? You're right.
Correct.
Yeah.
See the end, so you might need to angle a little bit to the
left.
left.
Run a 16 right, cleared for the option. Complete your option, make right close traffic.
Clear for the option, 16 right, 64 Tango Papa.
Then right close traffic.
Then right close traffic, 64 Tango Papa.
You're right, you're right.
Okay, we're almost at Alliance. I'm talking on the camera right now.
Okay.
We're almost at Alliance. So we're about to start the touch and goes practice.
Okay, now it's time to get serious.
Okay, I stop messing with that. Give me. Okay.
So, you're aiming right at the numbers right now, and you're at 1,600 feet. Okay. We know that we don't need to be this high, this far out. So if you lost your engine, you could glide back from here. So it's an unorthodox pattern that you're flying. You're not used to, but you got to learn to.
You ever do this in your jet?
Yeah, get accustomed to it. Yeah, they'll give us visuals on different kinds of places. So your speed now, you're doing, watch your speed now, okay? What happens below 2,000 RPM? What'll make our engine die?
Car ice?
There you go. So, well, let's go back to hot. Okay, so you're 70, high. So you need to be doing 60.
This first one is...
So, what can you do right here? You can bring your power off for one, and you can start turning in. Yeah, square off was right, but you needed to have your power all the way out of idle. That's where I was going with that.
I think we're probably a little too high and fast.
Well, when you get up here, if you're a little too high, you can slip it.
Wind 150 at 8.
Okay, it's just 10 knot crosswind. It looks, the windsock is 90 degrees though, so you'll have a little crosswind from the left, so you need to get set up for that.
So to the right aileron?
Not going to tell you. You're going to have to figure it out.
Or it's left aileron. Or, yeah.
And what rudder?
Right.
Tower taxi 164.
Correct. So square the airplane up right now. There you go.
Okay, down.
Taxi 164,
Keep 60.
Alliance Tower,
Don't flare
enter
too
right
high,
base for a 16
Give it
left,
good.
clear to land.
Right base for 16 left, clear to land. Taxi 164.
Yeah. Go around. Just go around. Full power. Carburetor heat in. Okay. You just try to set it down too soon. It was too fast to set it down. We were doing still 55 probably, so you just need to work it a little more in ground effect. So if you take it to the ground doing 60, you take it really close, you're going to be in ground effect, and you're going to have to spend a long time trying to get it back into the full stall configuration. Now, if you're going to do a wheel landing right there, that would have been okay. But you always got to make sure, even if you're doing a wheel landing, which we're not,
Available.
that the airplane's square. It's not going to be crabbing into the wind, because this thing, remember, will ground loop if it's not square. So it's going to have to be left aileron and right rudder, okay? Okay. So
64 Tango Papa, running 16 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 16 right, 64 Tango Papa.
So you'll do fine next time. You're just a little too fast, and you got in the ground effect there. Just,
We should probably keep turning on it.
there you go. Good call. so get it for your crosswind now. We left aileron, right rudder. You're gonna hold it all the way down, okay? Okay. Whoa, you're okay. There you go. You're all right. Just put a little bit of power in. There you go. Just a little. It's okay. It's okay. That was a good landing. It just we got a little gust of wind and brought us back up. Okay. Hold your left aileron in for that crosswind. Your right rudder. There you go. It's okay to take off on one wheel in these. You know, that's what you got to do sometimes. Left wing will be down. Right wheel will be off the ground. Hey.
Definitely not as nice as it was the other night.
No, but you know, this is what makes you a good pilot too. When you come in and do stuff like this, we know you come in and make greasers in a calm wind.
Cut 4 Tango Papa, runway 16 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 165, 6 Tango Papa.
But we can come out and do this. Teaches you how to.
Number 4 Tango Papa, traffic in a 2-mile right base runway 16 left is Kyle.
Wait, we're looking 6 Tango Papa.
He's on a 2-mile right base for 16 right? Or 16 left? I think he said 16 left.
They're not landing on top of us.
That's what I'm looking for here.
Obstacle.
Lined up for your crosswind.
Just a position for Beecham, please.
Oh, that's loud.
Just a 2484 Lima, Roger, southwest bound transition approved, Alliance altimeter 3003.
Just hold the crosswind in.
Oh my.
Okay. Got it there? Hold it right there. This is just making you work harder today because it's a pretty good crosswind. Okay, let's do it. Even when you go forward stick, hold that crosswind in. There you go. You're doing it. He's ready to fly.
Oh, it's windy today.
Yeah, it is. And so you've got a little wind, you got a little gust. It's not landing like it normally does. The little gust is making us fly a little bit further and a little bit further every time. So your speed upon which you're going to do a full stall at is going to have to be slower and slower because of the wind today. Okay.
So don't cut the power off?
No, I want you to take time on this one and go out, and I want you to get a long final, a little bit, not a long final, but a little bit longer one, and get lined up right on that center line. We were right at the center line this time. And get that crosswind correction in.
3 miles northeastbound, Caravan,
Power all the way off.
300, northeastbound.
Working a little bit longer, working a little longer.
Okay, 8 Lima, we're looking, we can descend to 2,000.
There you go.
Right,
Trying to help you there a little bit.
Negative, maintain T at above 2,500. He's at a 3,100 for descent.
Do you feel the wind on our face?
You're doing fine. You're just having to work today.
On about a 3 miles.
For a minute, I got the airplane. I'm going to do one. I'm going to show you. Okay.
Number 8 Lima, do me a favor, I'll fly a southbound heading about a
You take the radio calls, okay?
Cross midfield at about 2,500.
Look at the windsock.
Lima heading 170.
It's a pretty good crosswind.
Number 8 Lima, check.
Okay, we're still looking. Say again where he is.
Currently after your right-hand side for 2 miles eastbound of 2,600 descending. Number 8 Papa Whiskey, traffic 2 o'clock, 2.5 miles southwestbound Skyhawk, 2,500.
You talking to us?
Did he say 6 Tango Papa?
I don't know.
16 right yard, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 16 right, 6 Tango Papa.
Probably 60-degree crosswind.
Number 2484 Lima.
Okay, just watch the position on the nose where I flare and touch down at. Okay. I'm going to have to work it a little bit longer because this gust are wanting to make us balloon and float back up in the air. So it's just going to take a little bit more patience when you're down in ground effect, all right?
Whiskey traffic in the right close traffic
And
pattern.
holding your crosswind correction in the entire time. Don't release it once it touches. You hold your controls in even when you touch down.
2.5 mile final.
See the gust there? I'm just kind of still holding it though. See, mine's not going to be a whole lot different. I just worked it a little bit more. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're still at the conclusion that it's better to fly at evening, not middle of the day, but
When you master days like this, and when you go out on the good calm evenings, it makes it a true joy to fly. Get your crosswind correction in, there you go. And just work it down here on the ground before you let it touch, because we're going way too fast. You gotta get that nose. Good job.
whoa, on one wheel, bro. Oh my god. Dang.
That's funny.
November 1 Alpha Foxtrot. November 6-4 Tango Papa running 16 right, cleared for the option. Traffic in a 1 mile right base runway 16 left as well. Scout.
Do I just tell them that we're gonna go? We would like to depart the pattern to the southwest is the Tango Papa.
Number 6-4 Tango Papa, roger. On course, turns approved.
6-4 Tango Papa.
6-4 Tango Papa.
Okay, turn left a little bit.
Number 1 Alpha Foxtrot running 16 left, clear to land.
This windy as hell back here. Land, one other plane. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Maybe we should start flying with just one window open, because I can hear back here, and we're having to scream, and I bet the wind noise probably in that video is probably going to be bad.
Yeah, I really hope this is pretty good.
Head over to the south side of your high school. We're going to enter the pattern just like we did last time.
I don't even see my high school. Oh, okay, yeah. That was a pretty rough day. Well, yeah, pretty rough. Well, once we started getting into the lines, don't you think?
That was a pretty good crosswind today.
Yeah.
Okay, 2305.
Hello?
Jesus, my mom.
What's up, Eager Beaver?
Where y'all at? Can't see ya.
Come on. You're working. You're good. Working in ground effect here. Stick all the way back. All the way back. Left aileron. Don't forget your aileron. Taking that out. Okay. You did it.
That was the best one I've had all day, surprisingly.
I didn't do anything. Okay, don't go past the turn here. Here, you're going to have to click that one up. I can't reach out there, Bart.
Traffic not available.
Golly.
Get my feet out of this thing.
Golly.
Get my feet out of this thing.
Yeah, it was really bumpy.
It's a gusty day with a good crosswind. A good 40 to 60 degree crosswind. So I thought you did really good. That's the kind of situations you need to go and experience and get yourself exposed to. You go on a cross country or something like that, you go to some airport and the wind picks up, you're going to have to deal with it. You know, it comes to your birthday and you want to solo and it's a little windy like this, and you come out and do this all the time and you're comfortable with doing it, you got no problems, then you can do it. It's like we come in those jets all the time, we can't choose what the weather's going to be. We might take off in calm winds and come in and land in a 25 mile an hour crosswind in rain, snow. Got to be able to deal with it. That's what makes you good.
Okay, we just got back from flying. It was my first, I guess, flying vlog, and it was pretty bumpy. So I didn't do my best that I could, but I promise next time we go flying on the vlog, it will be a lot better. What do you think, Dad?
I think you did really good. I think you had about a 40 to 60 degree crosswind and gusty. I think you did exactly what you were supposed to. So I think you did a good job today.
So I'm gonna keep grinding this out, the flying vlogs, and if you liked it, then go ahead and subscribe, leave a like and comment. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're at 17 right now, so I'm hoping this thing, I don't know very many people that do this on YouTube, a 15-year-old learning how to fly, showing his experience, but yeah, we're gonna keep doing this, so subscribe.